Alright, back to where we left off. Okay, I noticed when I was editing last videos that some of the audio was cutting out a little bit, and I think part of that was the way I have the mic position. I might, when I was
It's
talking,
time
lean
you
forward.
learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Okay, I was saying, I think part of it was I was like leaning forward or maybe like turning my head a little bit, and the mic wasn't picking it up because I had it on a different setting. Also adjusted some of the settings inside the software, and hopefully it was set pretty sensitive, so like if I was talking quieter, it would cut out because it would think my voice was background music or background. So it was set a little too sensitive for that, I think. I guess I'll just be a little more careful too about when I'm talking where I'm facing. And I'm going to eventually have this microphone set up differently because right now I have it coming up over my computer, and I think that the angle of the mic is kind of affecting, because the way I look at my screen, I'm talking more down than I am towards the mic. But oh well. Alright, back to it. Let's see, where were we? No, we just finished the map room quest. Now we're supposed to be going to the first trial. Let's see. I'm actually going to do this first because I want to get the freezing spell first. Can grow and harvest fluxweed. That should be ready in like 10 minutes. And acquire all 3 combat plants and use them simultaneously. I think I've got everything. I might be short of... No, I got a mandragora, so I got all plants. I also want to collect a few more of these plants before I start the quest. So I'm going to go ahead and do the freezing spell first, which just is easy. It's just popping balloons. And what's also cool is that's part of our challenge is to get a new broom, or several new broom appearances. One of the coolest brooms actually is, I believe, from the 2nd or 3rd challenge. But I'll let you see that as I do it. So we're going to go out here to the lawn. And time to pop some balloons. So we got to do the ones over here by the Quidditch field.
Revelio.
And Revelio does highlight the balloons. See them there. And then I think there's one side. Okay, that might be the only one on the side. Oh, there's something to pick up over there.
Revelio.
That's the last one. I normally do this during the day. Let's be on the other side.
Revelio.
Well, where is the thing? There it is. And now over to Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
I think I might be able to show a neat little trick over here. I think there's some bad guys down here. Yep, down here. don't think I can land right here. I'll have to wander over. Yeah.
Allow me to put you out of your misery.
This is a neat little trick for clearing out camps beside cliffs.
Revelio.
Okay, you can see the bad guys down there. Watch this.
Accio.
See ya. You don't even have to depulso them. And since I have the mask grip, if they're bunched together, you can just basically pull them up and make them all commit suicide. But they're out of reach from right here. So I might have to go down over here so they're within reach. Oh, come on. Normally they come over here.
Accio. You'd better be a beast.
Gotta be careful too, because you step forward when you cast. I think I can get him from over there. Yeah, this should be good.
Accio. Also. Revelio. Accio. Also.
See, I didn't even have to depulso.
Accio.
See ya.
It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts.
Oh, it's not W Mountain there.
Revelio.
And there's the loot from where they fell.
Revelio.
No, actually further away from Hogsmeade than I thought. Oh, there's another battle challenge thing over there. But I'm not going to do that one yet. And actually, I don't know if I'll end up doing that battle challenge. That one, it requires you to use dark art spells. It gives you all the dark art spells. So at this point, it would be pretty hard to do because I wouldn't be able to use my my true damage spells. I would have to just ignore the spell bar. So I might not actually do that on this playthrough unless I'm just going to use Ancient Magic and Defendo and Stupefy. And plants. So yeah, I might be able to do it when I have my plant stuff leveled up. And have some gear for it or something. So I did say absolutely no dark art spells.
Brilliant.
So there's a challenge done. Let's see what we got. So we got Broom Appearance, Night Dancer Broom, and the next one is Lickety Swift. So it's got to be the third one. It's the really neat one. This one isn't that bad though. Let's look at that one. Oh, I can't do it because I'm on the broom. And oh yeah, we get these Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
Should be.
I won't be wasting your time, and I'm grateful for the opportunity, ever so.
Come on then, what you got?
It's
Or is it moving?
What? I bet.
Your bag is wriggling. What you got in there? Not rats, I
No,
hope.
it's a niffler.
I'll be the niffler.
He's sharp. Stole from me, he
He
did.
was robbed by a niffler.
That's what I'm saying. He's
Is that the aura?
I must
You're
have...
wasting my
No,
time. Ow!
just Dark
No,
Witch.
I would never waste your...
You little rat.
Revelio.
I've never seen if I can go in here. No, I can't. This is Hogsmeade Station. Alright, so the room we just got is this one. And it actually looks pretty neat. The seat looks a lot more comfortable than sitting on that. Of course, you know, this one is really cool. This one is probably one of my second favorite, maybe second or third favorite. There is one that's like 5,000 galleons, way too expensive, that looks really neat. I actually think it's from a vendor that's kind of near me. I think it's that vendor right there. Oh yeah, I put that room on.
Hello. Do you have any...
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
Let's
What do
see.
you have for sale?
There it is. That one looks really cool, but 5,000 galleons. I can't preview it. But it's really cool. Might buy it if I get rich during this playthrough.
I shall hope.
But yeah, definitely can afford it now. There is another one that looks decent. That's 5,000. But I don't think it's worth it. This one, in the end game, if you have excess money, it's pretty cool to see yourself flying around in it.
That's been a pleasure.
Oh yeah, and I thought about it. There's a few secret places in the castle I might explore. A lot of people don't even notice them on their playthroughs because of the way they're hidden. In fact, I found, I think, 2 of them on my first playthrough. I didn't realize they were that secret. But then when I finished my second playthrough, I was like, hey, I never saw that room again. And I can't remember exactly where it was. There's 2 of them. I'm not going to spoil what they are. But I do believe that there are a ton of little hidden secrets, of course, in it's Hogwarts. But they purposely put things in the game that you really can't find unless you are really messing around and exploring. I mean, even in the open world, there's little interactions with NPCs that, like I didn't even see the dancing socks one until my 3rd playthrough. And that was just because I happened to wander into Hogsmeade and pay attention to people talking.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Revelio.
Oh, yeah, there's a letter from Emilda being pissy about the Quidditch being canceled. What did you see? She wants to be a Quidditch player, a professional Quidditch player, and she's near the end of her Hogwarts career. I think she's a 5th year as well. So she's got 2 more years after this. There's no guarantee that he's going to bring Quidditch back next year. And if the rumors are true, next year will be the next game, or maybe the year after, and it'll be the Triwizard Cup, so there won't be any Quidditch.
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention.
So this is a
to
great
your
setup
wand,
spell for like Defendo. This- I think that might be the only spell that I failed to cast on that thing once.
Practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out into the world.
Alright, let's see how I'm going to set up these spells. What I'm going to do is... See, so this is my range set here. I'm probably going to take Expelliarmus off. That'll be pretty good right there. I always like to keep this on my bar because being able to cloak at a moment's notice when mobs are spawning in allows you to get surprise on them sometimes. And especially since, you know, I'm not doing any curses, I want to play carefully, at least for now. But, yeah.
There you go. Kipping them.
And then there's the spec, where you can spec into that freeze. And it makes it an AoE on the break. Striking an enemy frozen by Glacius, blast damaging shards outwards. So that's really cool. So you pop them with that, and then you break it with Defendo. And since you've got Defendo, so it goes through targets, if you freeze them just right, you can line them up, break the ice does AoE damage, and the Defendo goes through and hits the next target. And is also a red shield breaker, so... And I've noticed that there, towards the end game, there's a lot of red and purple shields. Alright, so Professor Garlics, I will probably do that one. Flipend, I'd barely use Flipendo. Especially since I'm not doing Dark Arts, because you can turn that one into a curse. So we got Professor Rackham's. Let's see if there's any quests on the map first. So I want to try to get that talent point, if I can. Oh yeah, to follow the candles. Go and do that one real quick. That one doesn't take long at all. Are not candles, butterflies. The candles is the treasure map.
We'll talk about you taking down that.
Wish I had the courage to go into the forest.
Revelio.
And there's a thing to get up top.
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself.
She looks like Serona.
Willetsy. Charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest. You couldn't possibly find out, could you?
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes, if you wouldn't mind.
Sounds perfectly logical. Let's see what you heard
What were
about.
the horrible stories you were told about the Forbidden Forest?
Oh, goodness, everything from students being mysteriously beheaded to terrifying spider dens. Ugh. Trust me, you hear that at 11 years old, it sticks with you.
Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind. mind, students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you soon.
Alright, let's go find the
Don't forget,
butterflies.
the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the forbidden forest. Good
Oh,
luck.
look at her. Let's see. And then look at Serana. She lifts her head up. It's like almost the same, but the hair's different. And we got a quick travel point right over by that quest.
Revelio.
There's that dark wizard fighting Tugbug.
He wasn't making it up.
It's the butterflies.
Well, we've come
They
this
go
far.
down there.
Miss Willardsy might get an answer about these butterflies.
Did you see that? Of course, with butterflies, they actually could lead you to a corpse. They eat dead things. Yeah, just
Well, well. Look what we have here. Revelio.
we'll have to explore a little bit of the Forbidden Forest later. Damn it. Wrong button. I was gonna summon my broom, but I'm just gonna quick travel anyway.
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to from those trolls.
Alright, see, look. A little like her.
Please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Miss Willardsy.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
Get a flower pot for the decorations.
Revelio.
Huh. Must be somewhere else. Why I'm not getting the dinging? I thought I was getting something up here. Page up back.
Accio. Revelio.
It's weird. I heard a dinging from inside. 3 broomsticks, the first one. Guess it was a bug.
Revelio. Revelio.
Chocolate frogs. Alright, let's go stock up on plants and then we'll go to the quest. Horticultures, not leeches. Oh, leeches was maximum. Oh, I did pick up a shrimp. Okay, there's fluxweed. And I'm gonna change that out.
Revelio.
I got one thing to identify.
I don't have anything for this.
Oh, I don't have anything to identify. Alright, so now I just need to use all the plants in combat, which shouldn't be an issue. I just need to use them all at the same time. It doesn't matter for any combat. So basically, you have to throw out the cabbage and the tentacula, then use the mandrake. Got 6 of 16 on the Daedalian key, so maybe after we do this, we'll explore a little bit, and I'll see if I can find those secret rooms, and then get the Daedalian keys done at the same time. Alright, what is my closest travel point? Because that's way up north. No, we haven't really explored too much. Oh, well, Jackdaw's Tomb's not that far. So we're like 8 hours into the game, and this is all I've explored. And I haven't hardly done anything down here. There's a quest right there that I normally do pretty early on. A little later on. Because it also opens up a vendor that sells a broom. Like I said, the brooms are just, cosmetic. They don't really have any advantage over the other. I think it would be cool if they had it make a difference. It's just something I think they missed the ball on.
Revelio.
I really can't wait till I get the boost upgrade on this broom. On those little skulls, those are bosses. They're like slightly harder to beat enemies. Sometimes they're trolls. And there's 2 quests over there in Upper Hogs, or Hogsfield.
Revelio.
Intriguing place, Zanvakar's tower. Lovely view, I'd imagine. No idea who this Vakar is, mind you.
Alright.
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in midair. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
All these quests opening up.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
Revelio. No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival. Quickly now.
This is where you learn the basically stealth kill mechanic, Petrificus Totalis. It doesn't do as well on stronger enemies, but it basically one-shots. And there is a trick to it with trolls that I can show you later on. It's kind of cheap.
Petrificus Totalis. Petrificus Totalis. Well done.
Revelio.
Fall dead asleep on my feet, I could.
So I'm going to try to kill a few of them without coming out of still.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so. Petrificus Totalis.
They're all dropping potions.
Revelio.
I should be able to get both of these without them coming out of stealth.
Why is that grapple?
And pretty sure this is going to spawn enemies.
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names.
Revelio.
What names? And why here?
I will draw blood. I'll cut you from skin to shatter. Confringo. Places. Gryffindor. Pity. Not quite.
Oh, come on. I don't know if I give me credit for that.
You won't stop me. Easily neither.
Oh, and I don't have another one. Shoot.
I won't rest. Rather unwise coming back this way.
I really screwed up in combat because I was trying to get all those three done.
Kind. But this is different somehow. Oh, glad that's over.
Revelio.
Oh, yeah. Stuff over here.
Can't imagine the goblins know about the trials. They know that something is significant about this place, though.
Let me see if it give me credit for that quest. That's annoying because I did use all three of them. Oh, yep, it did. It just didn't prompt it on screen. Let's see, did I get anything here? No, I did not.
Revelio.
It's more than mere coincidence that we encountered Ranrock's loyalists here.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Revelio.
I always forget to come back and unlock this door.
Sambakar's tower.
And it's a level 3 lock, so that's something you come back to way in the late game. Then I always forget about this place.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough.
That's right, we disquieted
If
them.
also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
Unless I die.
A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs, near the entry.
Alright. I need to come back and remember to get that. It drives me nuts because I forget it every single time.
Revelio.
Trust me, I know I use Revelio all the time, but you will miss so much if you don't do it a lot.
Revelio.
I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section.
Yeah, some of these puzzles are actually quite neat.
That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Revelio.
Huh. Something down there. How do I get... I think I have to jump over. Maybe not. There we go.
Revelio.
Guardian statues. I think these are all old.
Revelio.
Ooh, that's a legendary item.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
See, they look different from different points of view.
Revelio.
So this side, you'll see there's a hallway. Doesn't exist on this side. Oop, I think that one's alive.
Revelio.
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Repulso. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Repulso. Accio. Incendio. Crisis. Defendo. Confringo. Revelio.
Okay, so this is a side room.
What have the keepers planned for me?
Okay. Can't use it yet.
Revelio.
Alright, you can see there's a chest inside that column.
Accio.
See, there's a chest over there. So it looks different going through that direction. And you see the pillars disappear.
Accio.
So you can go through now, but you couldn't go through from this side.
What did that burst of magic? More statues.
Levioso. Glacier. Defender. Confringo. Glacier. Confringo.
Not making this easy for me.
Alright, this one's a little different.
Revelio.
I'm not sure the exact way you're supposed to get this chest over here. I'll show you how to do it. It's a little tedious.
Accio.
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
You'll see. Now this is open. But we can't get over there. But now, if you look through, or if you go through this side, come around,
Seems I ought to explore
that's
this
gone.
archway from the ghost drives.
Accio.
I try to get it just close enough to where I can jump on that and make it over. Went through the wrong way.
Revelio.
That might be a little too far.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
Sorry, I had to respond to a message. Alright, let's see if I can make this jump. Okay.
Accio.
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything over there. I wouldn't know how to get there anyway.
I'll never get used to these floors.
Revelio.
Or enemies.
Glacier. Defender. Confringo. Incendio.
Oh, shit.
Glacier. Defender. Confringo. Glacier. Confringo. Defender. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Pulso. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Pulso. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Pulso. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Pulso. Accio. Incendio.
And of course, people keep sending me messages.
Revelio.
Okay. This one's funny. It puts the stuff over there on the right and makes you think you need to go all the way around and stuff like that.
Accio.
It's actually quite simple. You just go here. You stop even with this gate and you just yoink on this one and it pulls you right to it. Then you jump through and ta-da!
Revelio.
Sometimes they put chests behind these statues. Now, if you'll notice, there's usually like 3 Wiggenwell potions in this thing, so it's giving you a hint. Now, I would not waste the throwing these things.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Repulsor. Glacis. Defender. Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Repulsor. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Repulsor. Accio. Incendio. Repulsor.
What the heck? It's stuck in something. What the hell? Why am I doing circles around this? What the heck is going on with my directional? Alright, this is a bit of a challenge here. I saved these pot. Ah, shit. Oh, freezing. Hit me. I don't know why I didn't use that earlier. Huh.
What a relief. Revelio. Another pensive.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
Aw, Tiny Tim died.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take.
Bum bum bum.
Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morgana.
He was a divination
welcome
teacher.
back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
She grew up.
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you
Forgot
would
she was
as much
Defense
on
Against
at
the
my
Dark
home
Arts.
this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here.
That is such a cool floor. So we got Hogwarts, got that tower we just were at. Guessing that's Rookwood Castle. Okay. Seems a little off on scale because that's a lot further north.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir, and this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first
Rookwood.
I have, Professor. Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of Sanbakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
Yeah, no
We shall
hurry.
defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For
Why
now,
not ask?
tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find
Ludgok.
out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Right, only 5 years to catch up. And learning ancient magic and solving a puzzle.
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Yeah, the swirling magic things, they show up on the map. Oop, fall. Forgot that was the time skip. Yeah, the swirling magic things, they show up on the map. They're pretty important, especially if you're not going dark arts, because you'll see I have 2 charges at the bottom right of the screen of the ancient magic thing, the blue meter. If you get, forget how many are the first challenge, but you go and they're simple little puzzles to get the swirling little magic stuff, and it basically will unlock new charges, and I think you can get up to 5 or 6 charges. Ooh, upgrade for the
I
broom.
hope you will come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
There's an important quest from the drunk caretaker. And you want to see why it's important? Because you get Lohomora. So we got Beast, which we'll probably do soon. Let's see, we got this to finish up. And then we've got to do those. Resto Momentum I've hardly ever used. And purchase Broom Enhancement. So I'll probably go ahead and get that Broom Enhancement because that'll help for traveling around. Okay, that's a pretty big upgrade there. Surprised I haven't got another house scarf. Normally I get a couple. There's another big upgrade. 8 offense. But no traits. Those are the Quidditch robes. Those are pretty cool. But I don't like that they don't open up. You can't see the clothing under. Haven't got another house robe yet. Let's go and get that upgrade. Let's wander out through the common room first, though.
Revelio. The tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
That's actually a pretty cool spell, too. Well, basically any kind of control spell is, or that does damage off control spells with this kind of build is cool. Like, we go to talents. So Descendo, you can slam multiple opponents. So I can lift multiple opponents, and then I can slam them to the ground, pull them towards me, and then set them on fire. It's a pretty decent combo. But one of the cooler combos comes really further on, though. But I'm gonna get that from and this is pretty good too, if you get good at Stupefy. And that, of course. Like I said, we'll probably get all the core spells, most of these, and this, and this. And those are the important parts. Well, that and I need to get at least one more of these. I usually get all 4 of the spell slot. Yep, and that's the room upgrade quest.
My mother used to say I was lazy. Wouldn't pick up my toys, she said. Her own fault for teaching me Accio.
Welcome back. I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I truly appreciate all of your help.
Do all the test work, and then he charges me 1,000 galleons for the upgrade.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
This broom right here, actually, it's not too bad.
That item is
It has a unique effect when you're flying, kind of like the fire brooms and stuff. This one's pretty neat traveling at night because the lantern actually works.
That item is of the highest quality.
Same with this one, except for it's a brighter white. And then the house broom is just so plain.
I must tell you, half of Hogsmeade's been by the shop asking about rumours of a broom upgrade. Without the information you provided, my work would have taken twice as long. Thank you again.
It may sound ambitious, but I've already begun work on another upgrade, more difficult to perfect than the last. I wondered, would you be interested in joining forces again? There's another course near Arendelle that Miss Reyes has mastered. If you were to test this first upgrade there, it may help me as I develop the next. Oh, you'll consider it, won't you?
Sounds as if you're really outdoing yourself. If I'm able to help, I will.
Thank you. I know this recent success was only the beginning of what I can do for Broomflight. Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races.
Alright, so I've got another flying quest. And I'm going to end it right here for right now. And I'm going to grab a bite to eat and then come back and record another one. Next one, we're going to explore around the castle a bunch, try to finish the Daedalian keys, and find a few of these secret rooms. I can't remember where they are, but I know some of them are down low, like towards the dungeons. So I think I'm going to start at the Great Hall. Or at least the Great Hall. But the videos should come out close together since I'm making them fairly short. Well, hour and a half.
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu power.
Revelio.
Alright. And this still looks the same. They don't do too much for... They haven't done much for Halloween yet. There's a key. Grab that first.
Excellent.
Alright, there we go. That's a stopping point for right now. Until the next video.